Psychology shows intelligence doesn't separate people by how much they know, but by what they do when their thinking is challenged. The real divide appears in one quiet habit most people never notice: how a person reacts when their understanding starts to break down. Not when they're confident, not when they're winning, but when something doesn't make sense anymore. That moment exposes everything. High IQ minds slow down when confused. When high IQ individuals encounter information that doesn't fit their mental model, they don't rush to fix the discomfort. Psychology shows their brain reduces speed instead of increasing certainty. They pause, reread, rethink, and mentally step back. Confusion doesn't feel like failure to them. It feels like a signal that something important is happening. This slowing down allows the brain's deeper reasoning systems to activate rather than defaulting to emotional shortcuts. Low IQ behavior does the opposite. Confusion triggers urgency. The brain wants relief, not understanding, so it grabs the nearest explanation and moves on. The goal isn't accuracy, it's emotional closure. Low IQ minds replace understanding with certainty. Psychologists studying reasoning errors consistently find that lower cognitive performance is linked to premature certainty. When something feels complex, the brain fills the gap with confident language, strong opinions, or repeated phrases. This creates the illusion of understanding without the structure underneath. Once certainty is established, the mind stops processing new information entirely. It feels settled, even if it's wrong. High IQ minds resist this impulse. They allow understanding to stay incomplete, unstable, and uncomfortable for longer. That instability is where intelligence actually grows. High IQ people let ideas stay unfinished. One rarely discussed marker of intelligence is the ability to leave ideas unresolved. High IQ individuals don't mentally close topics just because conversation ends or attention shifts. Psychology shows their brain keeps unresolved questions active in the background, silently updating them as new information appears. This is why they often change their views over time, not from weakness, but from continuous internal revision. Low IQ thinking treats ideas as disposable. Once an answer is chosen, the mental file is closed. Revisiting feels unnecessary, even threatening. Low IQ thinking defends. High IQ thinking rebuilds. When challenged, low IQ behavior moves toward defense. The goal becomes protecting the existing belief, not examining it. Psychology links this to ego-driven cognition, where the brain equates being wrong with personal threat. High IQ cognition reacts differently. Instead of defending the belief, it examines why it felt convincing in the first place. This allows beliefs to be dismantled and rebuilt without emotional collapse. That difference, defense versus reconstruction, is the habit that quietly separates minds. Why this habit changes everything. This single habit affects learning speed, emotional maturity, creativity, and long-term intelligence growth. People who rush to certainty feel smart in the moment, but stop evolving. People who tolerate confusion feel uncomfortable but keep expanding. Psychology is clear. Intelligence is not confidence. It's endurance. Endurance for uncertainty. Endurance for complexity. Endurance for not knowing yet. If your first reaction to confusion is to explain, conclude, or defend, your brain is protecting comfort. If your reaction is to pause, sit with it, and stay unfinished, your brain is doing real intelligence work. That habit doesn't look impressive, it doesn't sound confident, and it doesn't win arguments, but it quietly determines who grows and who stays mentally stuck.